Hello everyone. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how you can install the Xilinx ISE 14.7 on your Windows 10 or Windows 11 PC. AMD have officially dropped support after they acquired Xilinx, and now they require you to have a virtual machine to run the software. So don't worry, you don't need to install Windows 7 or older separately. You just need to download the official the official Xilinx for Windows 10 file from AMD, and it's gonna do all the setup in the background. So let's start off with, first of all, downloading VirtualBox. You're gonna need that to run it. So I'm gonna put in the links in the description. You can go ahead and just click on download there. So once you've downloaded and installed VirtualBox from the link or from this website, you can go ahead and just go to the second link that I'm going to provide you, and go ahead and download Xilinx ISE for Windows 10. So although it says Windows 10, it's still going to work on Windows 11, so don't worry about that. So from the official Xilinx/AMD website, you can see there's the 14.7 version that works on older versions of Windows, and there's the 14.7 for Windows 10. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit this download button over here, and it's going to start a download. So first of all, you have to input some information. You have to sign in and create an AMD ID. And once you're signed in, you can fill up a few information and you can download the software. So if I show you guys. So it's going to be something like this. So once you've downloaded it, first of all you have to install the VirtualBox. If you don't know how to do that, I'm gonna link a video for that in my description. So once you have installed VirtualBox, you can go ahead and just hit this X setup button, run the setup. What it's basically gonna do is install a version of Linux in your VirtualBox, where then it's gonna install the Xilinx software on that Linux machine. So it says Windows 10 Pro 64-bit or Windows 10 Enterprise. So this will work on Windows 11 as well. It's not that different. So go next. It says an untested version of Oracle VirtualBox was detected. Don't worry about that. Just hit continue. Then go agree. So over here, you're gonna have to give Xilinx a shared folder where you can input your Verilog files or other coding files that then the Linux machine can access. So how you're going to do that is, you see over here, you hit this menu and you select a folder that you want to share with Xilinx. So I already have one folder, so I'm going to use that. So this is going to be a shared folder that both Windows and Linux can access. So it says this folder, so this is basically the installation directory. It does not exist yet because I have not installed it yet. So it's asking whether it wants to create, whether it wants me to create a directory or not. So we're going to hit yes and then install. Then wait until it's done. So once it's done, we're going to close everything. So once we're done with the installation, you can see two new softwares pop up on your desktop. So that's going to be the Project Navigator and an Analyzer. So the main thing that we're going to use is the Project Navigator. This is basically an instance of Linux that's going to be running in VirtualBox. So when we double click it, you can see terminal pop up and VirtualBox is loading our software. So since it's the first boot, it's going to take a little while, and following next boots is not going to take so long. So as you can see, our Linux has loaded already, and so this is our environment where we can run the Xilinx software, so which is basically this Project Navigator. So once you double click on it, it's going to launch Xilinx, and here you can see we have the full Xilinx software running on Windows 11. So the first, during the installation, I showed you a shared folder that we created. that can be accessed. So let's open a new project. Let's name my project as test. So if we add a source to our project, you can see in our folder here. This sometimes happens that upon installation you cannot see the shared folder, right? The shared folder is named Xilinx, so we can manually add that. So how do you do that? First you shut down the computer, the virtual machine. You open up VirtualBox. You can see your installation over here. So if we look at the shared folders, you can see that there are no shared folders currently, right? It says none over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that shared folders button. Then you can select this plus, and you can select a folder path, which is our Xilinx folder in this case, which is somewhere left. So select this folder and make sure it's not read only, because we're going to have to write in that folder as well. So, and select auto mount, because so every time you launch this virtual machine, it's gonna mount this folder to your machine, so you don't have to do it manually every time. So hit OK, and then if you run the machine, so once we have mounted that folder and we have entered, so let's sense a little bit, sorry for that. So once you have mounted that folder, if we now enter our computer, we can see there is a new file in the file system called Xilinx files. So once you launch Project Navigator now, and we go to add a source, you can see we have this folder showing up. So this is our shared folder. So if I put any files inside this folder from Windows, it's going to show up inside this folder inside of Linux. So if you open that, and let's say I want to add this file, so that's done. Thank you for watching, and leave comments down below if you have any questions. That's all.